Hello po, mga kababayan. Kamusta po kayo? So, ngayong short video lang po tayo. Pag-usapan natin yung launching ng caravan ni si di ba niyan tawag mo? Carabao. O, pink po ako ha. Baka isipin ninyo, supporter ako. Hindi pa naisip ni Lomi na pink yung gamitin niya. Mga kababayan na official color na galing kay BBM. Pink na yan. Ilang taon na tong pink? Siguro mga more than 15 years na tong pink na to. Ika sa inyo, kinopya yung natin, pintura. Ngayon, mga kababayan, gusto ko lang kayong i-update ng ginawang Pink Carabao ni Lomi. Tingnan ninyo ito, oh. Ito yun dito sa amin. Nagkaraban siya rito, hindi man pumunta rito. Nasa Cagayan de Oro. Iyan tuloy, oh. Oh, napakaluwag ng kalsada. Nandyan, mga kababayan, mga sasakyan. Hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit yung mga organizers di man lang in-inform yung mga dadaanan nila para magkaway-kaway man lang. Walang tao. Only the participants, mga kababayan, nakikita pa ninyo. Unahan ko na kasi yung mainstream media. Kasi baka bukas, ang balita, mga kababayan ng mainstream media, bulto-bulto ang sumama sa joyride. Unahan ko na. Tingnan niyo pa, may nakita kayo sa kalsada, sa labas, na mga tao. Pero makita po ninyo, actual yan, oh. Dito yon sa Albay. Iwan ko sa ibang provinces. Eche ko kung may crowd man lang. Mga kababayan. And sa Cebu, pakita ko din sa inyo yung sa Cebu. As reported by Inquirer, pare-parehas po ang crowd po, invisible crowd. Sila lang naman. Benito, look, the Cebu for Lenny Caravan has begun on Saturday afternoon, which is joined by various multi-sectoral groups. Matindilin talaga gumawa ng kwento yung mainstream media. Nasaan si Lomi? Si Lomi po, as reported by Rappler, andito si Lomi sa Cagayan de Oro City. Look, 6 hours ago. Look, Vice President Leni Robredo arrives at the site of the office Kulam Express Initiative in Cagayan de Oro, Saturday, October 16. Around 500 residents will receive tuklaw today. Nandun siya. Habang nagmamagkala ko, yung streamer po, nakaganon siya doon sa Tama yung streamer na ginawa nila. Gumakaway si Lomi, wala man taong ginakawayan. Yung actual, ganun nga nangyari. Langyaga niya, Mr. Maravillas, kung kumantya. Hindi, actual na. And that's the actual situation po na gusto kong ipaabot sa inyo para suplahin yung mainstream. Kasi malamang bukas, mga kababayan, ang balita nila, libo-libo na mga mga tao ang sumalubong kay Vice President. Ayun. Pero may balita pa ako sa inyo. In fairness, 11, nakabuo na po ng Senate slate si Lumi. And this is the news from Philippine Star. Political force, Senate re-electionist, in Robredo's 11-man slate. Pati yung mga magkakaaway, malamang during the campaign po, just like what happened in 2016, yung mga kandidato sa pagka-senador under liberal, remember, hindi man po sila nagsasama-sama. Si Marojas, ikinahiya yung yellow color, nag-white. At during the campaign, mga kababayan, di man po sumasama sa grupo. Malamang yun din ang mangyayari ngayon kasi political force daw, yung dating magkakaaway, isinama, nilista lang yan. Kasama na niya kayo sa slate ko dito sa pagkasenador. O ito yung balita. Vice President Robredo unveiled Friday an 11-man senatorial lineup for 2022 elections, which include political force and Senate re-electionist. Sino-sino kaya ito po? Tingnan nga natin ang lista. Among the 6 additional names she announced as part of her Senate slate was former Vice President Gigi Marbinay. Sinama pala si Binay po. Si Nogs. Previously butted heads with former Senator Antonio Trillanes over corruption allegations. Talagang hindi po ito pwedeng magsama sa lista lang nila. Diba? Senators Dick Gordon. Akala ko ba si Dick Gordon di na tumakbo? Sabi niya, hindi na siya tatakbo. Nag-file pa rin pala siguro. And Laila De Lima, who clashed during the Senate probes in drug-related killings in 2016, are also featured in Robredo's ticket. Nalito naman ako kay Senator Dick Gordon. Di ba nagsabi ka hindi ka na magpa-file? Bakit kandidato ka pa rin? Dito sa balita ngayon, Gordon, Senate Majority Leader Mig Subiri, and Senator Joel Villanueva also voted to oust De Lima as chairperson of the Senate Justice Committee. In 2016 are also on Robredo's senatorial lineup. De Lima as Justice Secretary filed a complaint against Villanueva. Magkakaaway po. Over his alleged misuse of the Priority Development Assistance Fund o yung pork barrel. Robredo acknowledged that there were past disagreements among some members of her Senate slate but said they all agreed to unite for shared aspirations for the country. Tingnan natin, mga kababayan, kung totoo. Ang sinishare namin ngayon, yung aspirations para sa bansa natin. Kinopya mo na naman yung script ni BBM. Sabi mo, kumandidato kayo para labanan lang si Marcos. Ngayon, nang sabihin ni Bongbong Marcos na ako hindi kumakandidato para labanan kung sino man, kundi para ibangon yung ating bansa. Wala talaga kayong sariling gaya-gaya lang talaga kayo. Pati kulay, gaya. Advice ko sa inyo mga dilawan, para hindi ma-confuse po yung tao. Talagang kino-confuse ninyo mga tao. Bumalik kayo sa totoo ninyong kulay. Bumalik kayo sa dilaw. Kasi, dilaw man talaga kayo. Yung kahit mag-green pa kayo, si Kiko green. Nakita mo yung mangga, green sa ibabaw, yellow pa rin sa ilalim. Yung itlog na maalat, pink sa ano, pink sa ibabaw, yellow pa rin. Sabi ko sa inyo. Aspirations daw. Nung kinausap natin sila, yung commitment na makinig, yung commitment na mag-share ng isang lamesa para pag-usapan kung paano magpanday na magandang bukas. Alang yan, panday na to. Naalala ko si Maruas nang magpanday po, may martilyo. Martilyo king pala siya eh. Di ba? Yung hawak pa lang po ng martilyo, mali na. Ngayon, also in Robredo senatorial lineup are Senator Risa Hontiveros. Si Cheese. Kasama pala si Cheese, oh. Dilawang Sorsogon Governor Cheese Escudero, former Ifugao Representative Teddy Bagila, and lawyers Chel Jokno and Alex Lacson. Ito yung mga naunang na-shot. O ngayon, medyo marami-rami mga kababayan yung ano, kaya practicein na natin yung dribble. Noon, 8 yung na-shot natin. Ngayon, 11. So, 11 na to. Binay, Gordon Villanueva, and Subiri have been included in the tickets of Senator Ping Lacson in Manny Pacquiao. Kuwan pala to, mga kababayan, namamangka sa 3 ilog. Tatlong ilog, hindi na 2. 3 ilog. Yung ilog ni Manny Pacquiao, tapos kandidato pa ni Ping Lacson. Hybrid. Senate Minority Leader Franklin Drilon, who helped in the negotiations for Robredo Senate lineup, said they have agreed that those featured in multiple tickets should not be supporting any particular presidential candidate. Kasama sa slate, pero hindi man pala sila mga ngampanya para sa Pangulo kasi multiple yung sabi ko sa inyo, multiple yung alliance nila. Yan lang yung slate na to. Robredo said consultations with various groups are underway to determine who would be the last person to complete her Senate lineup. O kasi 12 siya. She said that she wants the 12 candidate in her ticket to be a representative of the marginalized sector, in that among the 4 or 5 nominees of this slot are former Bayan Muna Representative Nery Colmenares, si Calamares. Alam na. Mga kababayan, ito, pinapaalam ko po sa inyo para you will be updated sa mga development sa politika. By the way, on the other hand, mga kababayan, si Manny Pacquiao at si Lito Atienza inabandon po ng kanyang yung party list niya. Sabi ko sa inyo, ito, a significant number of Buhay Hayaang Yumabong Buhay Party List members have withdrawn their support for Jose Lito Atienza Jr. the running mate of presidential aspirant Senator Emmanuel Manny Pacquiao. Ay, di ba si Lito Atienza, mga kababayan, congressman siya representing the party list Ang Buhay. Abandon si po. Ah. In a letter addressed to Atienza dated September 23, matagal na pala to. Tinago lang nila, 2021, the signatories whose names were not disclosed stated, we joined Buhay party list because we believe in principles in advocacy of the organization. Example, the promotion and protection of the dignity of life and pro-life principles. The group has been the beacon of campaign for pro-life advocacy in Congress, sabi po ng mga signatories. We fought well for life, family, and country against anti-life bills and their proponents. But despite the heated debates, we as principled advocates never lost our bearing and treated our antagonists as our brethren. They recall that when Buhay was formed 21 years ago, Atienza approached Brother Mike Velarde, the leader of El Shaddai, and offered to be the party list first nominee because it was his last term in Congress. Velarde granted the request with the condition that Velarde would choose the first nominee in succeeding the elections. In last May 27, Buhay Board of Directors met with Atienza to discuss the party list preparations for the 2022 elections. We discussed in the said meeting the intent of Buhay party list, sabi po rito, to participate in the 2022 national elections, to the desire of Brother Mike to participate in the nomination of board members of the party list, to which party list chairman Atienza acceded and said he would visit Brother Mike and discuss the matter. On June 4, Atienza and Councilor Erwin Chieng visited Velarde to discuss the selection of the party list nominee. The talks ended in deadlock. The signatory said, Brother Mike invoked the agreement that has been the practice since the establishment of the party list and further reiterated in the 2019 arrangement. The first seat is reserved for his choice. Atienza insisted he keep the privilege of nominating the first seat to continue the work he will lead. May kuwan pala sila. May problema within. And ultimately, mga kababayan, ngayon, abandon ship sila. Atras sila ng support. Atienza insisted he keep the privilege down. Unity of any organization, including a party list, is based on shared vision, mission and goals of the officers and members, sabi po ng mga signatory. We, the undersigned, understand and place high value on agreement of honorable people, their word of honor or palabra de honor. And based on Brother Mike's understanding on their decision on the 4th of June, Representative Atienza seemed to have lost confidence in adherence to Brother Mike's discernment, decision-making, and stewardship for his flock. Hence, Representative Atienza's resistance to honor the standing agreement in the nomination for the first seat. The group said, we can assume discernment and decision-making on this matter. What we can prevent him from totally disregarding Brother Mike's guidance as said servant on the other issues in concerns to our advocacy and legislative agenda. And so, mga kababayan, nag-decide yung Buhay Party List to abandon withdraw support in abandon Lito Atienza, pati na siyempre damay si Pacman. Yan po ang balita. Sabi ko sa inyo mga kababayan, yung ganang politika. So, anyway, sa bagay, malaking dagok po ito. Siyempre, in an election, you need support from people. You can just imagine yung mga dating mga kasama mo. Sila yung biglang tumalikod. Anyway, ako po, ang tingin ko kay Lito Atienza, hindi man masyadong seryoso. Seryoso manalo. O na, sa bibig niya mismo mga kababayan ang galing, sabi niya, huwag anya ninyo akong iboboto. Kung hindi kayo boboto kay Manny Pacquiao, huwag na ninyo akong iboto. That's it mga kababayan. Para alam ninyo kung ano pangyayari dito po sa ating paligid. Short video lang po tayo. By the way, subscribe naman po ninyo itong Marvelous Date TV, bagong channel natin. Back up po natin. Just click subscribe. At maraming salamat po. Right now, I have more than 2,000 subscribers po dito sa bago nating channel. And yung aking video last week na ginawa, umabot na din sa 11,000 plus yung nanood. Di ba? Subscriber, 2,000 plus. 11,000 plus yung nanood. And I think malapit na sa 100,000 yung total viewers, mga kababayan, na nakapanood sa mga videos na in-upload ko po. And I think in the coming days, we will be uploading, we can have live, i-try natin next week siguro, live video or live streaming so we could have interaction, mga kababayan, dito po sa ating Marvelous DTV. Ayos po, saka yung podcast dito natin, huwag din ninyong kalimutan yon. Ang topic natin doon, iba naman sa mga discussions natin dito sa channel natin. And siyempre, yung mainstream channel natin, yung Dante Maravillas Vlog, Official 2, and Bullseye by Dante Maravillas. May isa pang bago, ngayon, Dante Talks. May bago na naman ginawa yung aking anak, Dante Talks. Ayos ka niya, Mr. Maravillas. Mas marami, mas masaya. Parang yung mga kandidato po sa politika. Mas maraming pagpipilian. Di ba? So, maraming salamat po. Bye-bye. God bless.